Hello and welcome once again for another day of UPSL soccer here at Rhodes Jordan Park in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Red Top Soccer Club live on the Red Top Indoor YouTube channel, here to bring you the action for today. We're going to look at the starting lineups for Red Top Soccer Club. A lot of changes today from head coach Kenneth Fosuene from the last few matches. We're now into week 4 of the season, and as I spoke with Kenneth Fosuene, is looking to take advantage of this game to look at some extra players, giving some other players some opportunities in different positions and different roles, as a lot of starters today getting their first starts for the season. One of them being James Thierer, who's starting today up top, will be partnering with Dalen Allen, who continues his starts. Chris Johnson will continue a mostly unchanged back line, only one change, as Mateo Diaz will make his first appearance of the season to replace the injured Nicholas Dixon, who picked up a sprained ankle last week against Kalonji Pro Profile, the young 16-year-old who impressed in the first 3 matches. Unfortunately not available for today. We don't know exactly how severe the injury is at this point. At this moment, we know he's not available for this game, and it's a week-to-week basis at this moment. To make up the rest of the back line, Chris Johnson, Alan Hernandez, and Angel Rivera will start. No Yori Molina, who also misses out due to a slight injury, not as serious, but was not available for this match due to that. So a pretty experienced back line, most of the older players in the squad, including Alan Hernandez and Chris Johnson, who were part of those Potro squads from the last few years, winning multiple championships. And then in the midfield, there's a couple changes there. Raymond de la Cruz is back in the starting lineup. He missed out last week due to illness, was on the roster for the game, but then in the last minute had to call out due to not feeling well. So fortunately he's back and feeling better. He will start alongside Abraham Gonzalez, who gets his first start of the season after coming off the bench last time out against UFA Lawrenceville. Was not involved in that Kalonji Pro Profile match last week. And on the wings will be Landon Simpson, who gets his second start of the season, and Ugo Isuka, who gets his first start of the season, who's made a couple appearances off the bench as well, the Equatorial Guinean. You can see him there with the yellow penny getting ready as they finish up the warm-ups and get ready for the walkout and the kickoff. We're going to go through a little bit of the history, what's leading into this match, and that will be the standings in the table. Red Top will currently sit in 3rd place in the standings with a win, a draw, and a loss, 4 points in the first 3 matches. UFA Lawrenceville only played 2 matches at this point, a win and a loss. And that loss and the win for Red Top may sound familiar for the fans, because that was the match just only 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago over at Cass High School. Less than 2 weeks ago, because it was played on a Sunday. That match was the first meeting between these two teams. A quick turnaround here on Easter weekend, being played now at the home field of UFA Lawrenceville here at Rhodes Jordan Park in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Very nice new turf. We caught up with one of the UFA Lawrenceville administrative team members, and they let us know that this turf was installed 6 years ago. So relatively new pitch, relatively new side for UFA Lawrenceville. They didn't start the season the way that they wanted to. Their first game of the season was at Red Top 2 weeks ago. Red Top already had a game under their belt in going into that game with a 3-3 draw against Angeles. That game started very strong for Red Top, who ended up winning that game 4-2. They started very strong. UFA found their rhythm in the second half, but it required a lot of changes. The head coach, Ugarte, made multiple changes in that first half. Does not appear to be in the squad today, Ugarte, the head coach. So his assistant coaches there in the Arsenal jerseys look like they will be taking over the leadership today. And again, we mentioned it was their first game of the season. There were about 4 substitutes in the first half of the 7 allowed, so it was a lot of adjustments early on. It seems that those adjustments paid off because last week they turned it around and defeated UMA here at Rhodes Jordan Park 7-2, so a massive victory. So 2 teams that met 2 weeks ago and went in opposite directions. Red Top last time out ended up with a 3-0 defeat over at Shiloh High School against Kalanji Pro Profile, the league leaders, who are 3 wins in 3. So that kind of brings us to where we are today for this game and what's at stake. UFA, I believe they've climbed their way up to 4th place with only those 2 games. On goal difference, they've passed a couple of other teams who have had good results as well. But in this case, only 2 games and at most 3 games for some teams being played. So a lot of chances to move up and down the table. Red Top went into last weekend sitting in 2nd place. They dropped to 3rd after dropping points to Kalanji Pro Profile. And they have a chance now to go back up as they're only one of 2 games that's going to be played this weekend on Easter weekend. This game was originally scheduled to be played on May 25th, which was a Wednesday night. This weekend being available, that was able to be rescheduled to this weekend in order to make sure that the game didn't have to be played midweek. So we're here today. It's great weather, just in the mid-70s as we get ready for kickoff. The temperature's expected to drop as we go into the second half, as well as that sun will drop. And you can see Red Top in the all-white uniforms, yet to debut their red uniforms. Still an issue with the distributor Joma, so those uniforms are expected to arrive in the next couple of weeks, and then we will see those red tops being used by Red Top. So it's a little bit ironic that Red Top has yet to use their red tops. Get a quick team photo right there, and the teams will get the final talk from head coach Kenneth Fosuene over there in the tan/beige polo, getting ready to lead this team to yet another game. So far, a good start to the season. Now remember, this Red Top side, new to the UPSL, but not a new squad. Majority of the team played last season in the UPSL Division 1 under Potros U23s. They then were given the opportunity to split off and be part of the development academy that Benjamin Uranga, the owner of Red Top, has started. So for anyone from there watching, this is the part of that pathway of right now only up to U12, but in the future expecting to expand and have other age groups and with more opportunities, including in the UPSL, which a lot of players here very young, most of them under 22 years old, and will be looking to keep on developing their skills at the semi-pro level. Now, UFA Lawrenceville also played in the Division 1 last season. They ended up earning promotion through a top 2 finish in the North Division. Potros U23 finished 3rd in that division, so these 2 sides are pretty familiar with each other. They faced each other twice last season. They faced each other 2 weeks ago as well. But the last time they faced here at Rhodes Jordan Park, UFA Lawrenceville had quite a convincing win. They won that game 6-2 near the end of last season. But Red Top got the win in the Premier Division and looking to try to get the double here on the road at Rhodes Jordan. So thank you for joining us as we get ready. The team's about to line up. We're minutes away from the kickoff. You can see Red Top in the red and black uniforms and Red Top in the all-white. We will see what this game has in store. We know it should be a competitive game. UFA looks to have fixed some of the problems they had on that opening game, coming back with a 7-2 win against UMA, which is not an easy side, although UMA do tend to start the season off pretty slow in historical seasons, and then they tend to pick up near the end of the season. But But here the teams come, the referees as well, coming out to face the fans, to face the stands, to play 90 minutes of soccer here in the UPSL, to compete for the great prizes, to compete for the championship, and to compete for their development. So it looks like no national anthem to be played today. We'll see the teams shake hands. And we're almost ready to go. Here on the Red Top YouTube channel. Chris Johnson, wearing the captain band once again, will lead the coin toss, facing a familiar face in Oliver Gomez over there in the red squad for UFA, a former Potros player. Didn't really get any opportunities with the premier side with Potros, although it wasn't for a lack of skill. A very talented player, has been in the team of the week in this UPSL season so far. Also has been a big leader for this UFA team, especially in the midfield. So we'll see what he can produce today, but his former teammates, including Chris Johnson, will be one of the ones who will have something to say about it. Looks like the teams will swap sides for the kickoff. And we'll get ready to go here. The setup here at Rhodes Jordan Park, we're pretty close to the field. Not very high elevated view of the field, but we're here to bring you the action for the Red Top fans on the Red Top channel. So we thank you for joining us, and we hope to bring you some entertainment for the next 90 minutes. Yeah, the final team talks were 2.5 minutes from kickoff, probably kick off a bit earlier. Some key moments for some of these players getting their first starts. At least 4 players in the squad starting for the first time this season. We will see. Can they repeat the result that they did 2 weeks ago? We know it's going to be a completely different game. UFA at home. We saw what they did last week against UMA. It's expecting to be a different type of game. Red Top was very strong in that first game, created a lot of chances early on, got 4 goals. Does not appear that it's not expected to be the same type of game. It looks like Red Top will be the one, UFA will be the one to kick us off here. Referees will check one last check of the field, of the goals, and of the teams. A full bench available to Kenneth Fosoene today, the head coach of Red Top UPSL men's side. The thumbs up from the ref, and we kick off here in Lawrenceville. UFA to get us underway, starting with the ball back in their own half. Red Top pushing forward. They like to press in the last match here. A long ball over the top early on. Mateo Diaz will let that one roll out for a throw. Have a little bit of difficulties here on this near touchline due to the way the stadium is set up and where our camera is situated. A handball right there will be called on the UFA player. But it's going to be a little bit difficult to see some action near the touchline here, especially with some of the fans up against the fence. But we'll do our best to bring you the action. A quick free kick here from Johnson, sending it down the field into the box. It's up. Isuka got his foot to it, played it out wide to Landon Simpson. Here's Simpson playing it in the corner, trying to go back to the midfield. It's not to the teammates' feet, and now Diaz will play it back to Profet. Mateo Diaz will be a very important player in this game, filling in for Nicholas Dixon at center back. He missed the first couple of games with a bit of a hamstring injury. Now's fit for this game. Dixon unfortunately picked up a sprained ankle last time out, is not available for this match. So Red Top will have to adjust. They're also missing Yori Molina, who's played majority of the season so far as well. So Angel Rivera comes in at left back to replace him. Here's a chance for UFA early, getting into a dangerous position. Cross comes in, it's over the top, a header from the UFA player. It would not have counted either way as the flag comes up for offside. So even if it was on target, it would not have counted, but an early sign of danger from UFA, a much different rhythm to the game. It's also a much more narrow field compared to the one played over at Cass High School, which is going to change the complexion of this game. Red Top did a very good job last time out with the high press. They pinned UFA back in their half. They had a lot of chances. They scored within the first 4 minutes of that match. The goal scorer, Nicholas Dixon, as we already mentioned, was not available today. But now Red Top immediately down to the other side of the field with a chance from the throw-in. It's Angel Rivera who will take it. A late addition to the squad, missed through most of the preseason, but was added for the UPSL season. A long throw into the box is cleared by UFA, only as far as Gonzalez. Picked up by UFA immediately, though. Here's a chance for them to launch a counterattack. It's over the top. Profet's going to come out of his box. Played it into a dangerous area. A sliding move there from Abraham Gonzalez to keep it in Red Top's possession. And a mistake there again from Simpson, this time giving the ball away. Here's UFA back on the front foot. Looking for a chance to potentially take a shot. It comes in, and Profet quickly across his line to stop that one from causing any panic from the Red Top side. Not a lot on that shot, but it did look to be on target. Another ball forward, not able to connect. UFA immediately back to the attack, and again another heavy ball into the box. Profet able to pick that one up. Here comes Red Top, a long ball over the top. It falls to the feet of Dalen Allen, who has space to carry the ball forward. It's still Allen, it's to the edge of the box. The UFA player gets to it, gets in the way, and now sends it into the midfield. UFA player with a lot of time to be able to turn. They find the outlet on the wide area. Here they come the other way. Quick 1-2, run out of space, and out for a Red Top throw. Again, this narrow field is definitely going to play a part. It's going to be a much more direct game than we probably have seen in previous weeks, with the limited amount of space on the wide areas. A little bit of a tangled feet there as James Thierer brings down the UFA player. And also with a lot of changes in the squad, it's going to change a little bit how the Red Top presses. A ball in behind. It's going to be a long one to the line, and the UFA player can get to it. That's another former Potros player there on the front line, Obed Salmaron, who got 2 goals last time out against Red Top. Came in as a substitute. Did not start that game. He starts today. He also had some goals last time against UMA. Not sure how many. It was at least 1, we know. Also going on at the same time is the other match of the weekend, which was Kalanji Pro Profile hosting Angeles. It's the only other match in the UPSL Georgia this weekend, as we see a foul here committed against James Thierer. And Angel Rivera puts it down for the free kick. Red Top getting players into the box. The cross coming in. It's in behind the header of the ball from Thierer. Simpson picks it up on the far side, and it's knocked out for a throw. This will be a chance for Chris Johnson, who's coming over to take a long throw. This is how they created early chances last time against UFA, although it looks like UFA has a different goalkeeper in the goal today than they did 2 weeks ago, so we'll see how he deals with this. Johnson with the long throw. It goes all the way to the back post. Isuka's there. Header comes down, and Thierer can't get his foot wrapped around it. It's out for a goal kick, but another dangerous opportunity. And with this field being so narrow, it definitely adds an extra layer of danger, as Johnson, as you just saw, can get that ball all the way even past the back post of the goal. Now UFA playing direct to the back line. Rivera gets to it, plays it forward to Isuka, trying to turn, gets the ball knocked off of him a few times, and a bit of dribbling through the midfield. Now finds an outlet here on the near side. It's going to be a 1v1. Johnson not allowing the player to advance. It's played back into the middle, into the box now, and runs out of space. De La Cruz there to clear. Here's Abraham Gonzalez, picks up a loose ball, playing it forward to Thierer. Flag staying down. Thierer gets to it and knocked off of him, out for a throw. And Johnson will come across once again. Last time they created a chance. It wasn't a really good quality chance, but it was still a chance. We'll see what Johnson decides to do this time. This time decides to go right on top of the keeper. He picks that one up without any issues. Just trying to cause a little bit of confusion with the goalkeeper there. A good ball over the top, finds the teammate, but the connection not there in the front, and Red Top back underway, but they give it right back to UFA, who's going to have a chance now to go to the front line. A long ball into the box. Benji Prophet, the 20-year-old goalkeeper, really getting his opportunity this season in the Premier, was the backup goalkeeper for Potros last season, but didn't get a lot of minutes. Made a few appearances off the bench. Made a couple of appearances in Division 1 as well, but now really solidifying his place as the starting goalkeeper for this Red Top side. He's had some very impressive performances so far this season, including 11 saves in that 3-0 defeat against Kalonji Pro Profile last week. Really kept them in the game for a majority of it until those final 30 minutes where Kalonji was able to find their way through. Here's Red Top once again, moving the ball. Diaz back to Hernandez. Alan Hernandez finds Isuka on the long switch. Now Dalen Allen, mistake there, giving the ball away once again. Alan Hernandez winning it right back, but it's still not under control until Johnson steps in and wins it back. Now sending the long ball over the top. Chance here for Rivera, who got forward from the left back position, kept it in play, going himself to the edge of the box, finding Thierer, back to Rivera, but that time just can't get it under control. Not as much control in the midfield as Fosuene, head coach, would have wanted in the beginning of this game. And now UFA with a chance to go the other way. This game's pretty open, but Red Top defending well so far. De La Cruz that time the one to clear it. Isuka picking it back up, finds De La Cruz. Under pressure, gives that ball away. A lot of giveaways here. Chance for UFA as they get into the box. Crossing coming into the back post. Nobody there for UFA. And rolls out for a goal kick on that very far side. going to be a very key game in the season for Red Top, facing another team that they've already faced this season and another team that came from Division 1. So far they have not dropped points against teams that came from Division 1. A tie against Angeles and a win against UFA a few weeks ago. This will be a chance where they can pick up more points. And Mateo Diaz there, I believe it was actually Alan Hernandez clearing away the cross. UFA looking dangerous so far, though they haven't had too many clear chances. They're getting into dangerous positions. That cross comes in, the header's wide open. Flag stayed down. How that man got so open is something that Red Top will need to look back on. They don't want to give away clear chances like that. Just the cross comes in and completely unmarked. Goal kick from Red Top. A 50-50 ends up back to Red Top. They send it over the top by Johnson. Thier brings it down, looking for Allen. Going himself. Here's Dalen Allen, still with Allen. Finally the shot comes, but it's blocked. Thier picks up the loose ball. Lots of space here, needs to get a shot across. Instead, plays it out wide to Isuka. Here's Ugo Isuka. Now the shot comes, it's off the side netting of the goal. Not too far away, but not a lot on it. You feel the keeper had it covered if it was on target. A Red Top, they seem when they get into that final third, they have a lot of time on the ball to make a decision, but they're just not really able to create a good quality chance so far. And UFA pretty much in the similar situation. This game's very open. Here's Thierer trying to force his way through, wins a throw-in. Rivera to take the throw. Has some white shirts in the box. Will go for the long throw. Falls to Isuka and now to Gonzalez. Out to Thierer, he goes for goal. It's into the hands of the UFA goalkeeper. A good shot on target. They try to go immediately to the attack. Alan Hernandez in the right place to bring that one back under Red Top's control. This is a chance where they can really start to take some momentum in this game. Pinning UFA back in their half. Gonzalez with a good ball. Oh, nearly finding Dalen Allen, but the UFA defender just in time to clear it. But again, keeping the ball in the attacking position. This is what Red Top wants. Here's Thierer. Lays it off for Gonzalez. Still under Red Top's control. Out to Simpson. Simpson gets around his man. Still Simpson into the box. Simpson with the cross, and it's blocked out for a corner kick. The first corner of the match. A nice move there from Landon Simpson to find his way through the defense. Got into a good position, but then the final cross, not able to get through. It's going to be Abraham Gonzalez to take the corner kick, coming over from the midfield. Johnson in the box, Isuka, Allen, Thier, and Simpson, all targets. Gonzalez goes for the direct cross to the back post. Thier almost finding a good opportunity, just not getting the contact. Still the ball in the attacking third. Red Top doing a good job. Here's Simpson. Runs out of space, not allowing the ball to come out is Red Top. Allen the one on the pressure. UFA finally find the way to get through. It's a loose ball, and Alan Hernandez picked it out. But now UFA finally out of the pressure from Red Top. Good pressure there from Red Top, not allowing the player to turn. See how much emphasis Kenneth Fosuene put on being defensively strong in this match. They've done a good job so far in this game. The cross comes in, and Hernandez did enough to throw the UFA player off, and Prophet will be able to pick this one up. A little bit shaky, but eventually gets it, throws it out here to Simpson. Brought it down, but immediately gets the ball taken off of him. A good ball forward by UFA. Still continuing the run, but a long pass going out for a goal kick, and that's been the issue with UFA so far. They've done well. They've been pretty good in the midfield at winning those 50-50 balls and forcing turnovers, and then when they get to the final third, it's been that final pass has been too heavy on multiple occasions. They have been able to find the man a couple times as well, but not really in a way that's been dangerous. Red Top winning the ball back by De La Cruz. Given right back to UFA. They're in the attacking. Players going down, referee waves it off. UFA still under control. Ball comes out here. It's been brought back into the midfield, given away this time by UFA. Gonzalez trying to send the ball immediately. It finds Allen in behind. Here's a great chance for Dalen Allen, and it cannot get the shot on frame. The pressure from the UFA player was enough to throw him off, and really was not the contact he was looking for on that ball. You got to say that's a golden opportunity missed. Good win there by De La Cruz. But the resulting ball ends up back in UFA's possession. Here they come through the midfield again. Gonzalez a little bit late to the tackle. And we'll see that opportunity again as UFA get ready to take the free kick. And that was a really excellent pass in behind the defense. And Allen, you could not want a better position as a striker, but just took a little bit too long to make a decision, and it allowed the UFA player to close him down, put him just off balance, and was not really able to get the shot the way that he would want to. UFA with some possession near their halfway line. Now looking for the long switch, finds the teammate, he's able to bring it down. Now at the edge of the box, comes in, cross comes in, Diaz gets his knee to it. Loose ball in the midfield, UFA does well to win it back. And a bit of a clumsy challenge there from Isuka, tripping the UFA player, and another free kick. This game has been pretty even so far. Both teams with chances. Red Top really taking advantage of those counter attacks, as we saw in that previous opportunity. They've been very defensively strong, not really high pressing like they did the first time. UFA playing through the white shirts easily, but then the final pass blocked, and they'll have to start back again from the back. Red Top slowly moving their lines up, but still not putting the same kind of high press we saw a couple weeks ago, with a different condition of the fields, and UFA being the home team, Red Top respecting the opponent a little bit more today than they did at their home opener. Good move there from Hernandez to find Angel Rivera open on the far side. Here's Thierer, who's found himself in a wide position. Still James Thierer cutting inside, playing across to Isuka. Isuka shot blocked at the edge of the box. Gonzalez trying to put it back in. Not a good clearance there, but it's enough to get it into the path of his own goalkeeper. And now the throw from the UFA keeper, finding the open man here on the near side. Simpson trying to come back to put the pressure. One back by Isuka. Here's Gonzalez. Does well to evade the pressure and now finds Johnson. Johnson going for the long ball over the top. This time UFA deal with it, but only enough to get a throw in. Ball thrown into the box. Allen running behind. The UFA player gets it out for a throw in right by the corner flag. This is an opportunity for Red Top. A set piece from the throw in. Chris Johnson putting it right at the edge of the box, headed down by UFA. They're able to bring it down, and now they'll have a chance to launch a counterattack. A ball over the top. Profet's going to easily find that one at his feet. UFA pushing numbers forward, forcing Red Top to drop off once again. This time a ball over the top. Johnson defending well, shielding the ball and winning it back for Red Top. Profet's goal kick here on the near side. Johnson helps it on its way. Ball played off of Landon Simpson and out for a throw. Ball thrown down the line, headed into the path of Mateo Diaz. Abraham Gonzalez helping it back to Alan Hernandez. And Dalen Allen coming from behind. Bit too much contact in the referee's liking. Free kick for UFA. UFA on the far side. Good ball movement there to get around the pressure. Cross coming in. A narrow field finds the edge of the other side of the penalty area. And now Red Top trying to play out with the red shirts all around them. Not able to connect, and UFA back on the front foot once again. Here they come. Ball played to the wide area. Now into the box. See how quickly it goes from a wide area to the box, the penalty area. Something that the players need to be aware of and be very careful as that ball enters. Doesn't take a lot to get into those dangerous positions, and now UFA get their first corner of the match. Cross coming in. Profet with, not sure if he got a glove to it, but eventually it falls to his hands after a couple of bounces around and a long throw looking for Thierer. He gets to it and gets around the defender. This is a 2v1 situation if he can find Allen. Oh, and he's brought down in the box, and that's going to be a penalty. James Thierer winning the penalty kick. A yellow card as well shown to the UFA player. And Red Top with a chance here to open the scoring from the spot. They won a penalty 2 weeks ago as well. It was Mbomio who's on the bench today. See it again. It was a great move there from James Thierer. The bouncing ball, it was released by Benji Profet. He brought it down, got around the defender, going into the box. He was looking for Allen, and just a clip of his heel brought him down. I don't think it was intentional, but a tangling of legs, all it takes is a slight touch to put him off, and the referee looks like he got it right. And now a chance here for Dalen Allen. Here's Allen, and right down the middle, he opens the scoring for Red Top once again on the score sheet. We saw him get a late penalty against Angeles a few weeks ago to tie the game in the added time. Today, he gives Red Top the lead here on the road at Rhodes Jordan Park, and Red Top back in front once again against UFA Lawrenceville for the second time this season. Can they hold on for the 3 points with still plenty of time to play? But picked his spot with no mistake down the middle, sent the keeper diving the wrong way, and Red Top lead 1-0. Now, what can UFA do to respond? They've played much better in this opening 25 minutes than they did in the last match. Now the ball's taken away in the midfield by Gonzalez. Finds Isuka, looking for Allen, a one-time pass over the top. It's gonna roll out. Theor might have just kept it in. He does. So UFA will have to play out on the throw-in. It's taken quickly. Rivera there trying to keep the ball in the attacking position. And good work there from Gonzalez to keep that one in play, get it back to Hernandez. Here's Prophet now. And Red Top looking a bit more confident after that opening goal. Here's De La Cruz. Finding Allen. With space to turn, plays it in behind. You can see the idea, but Theor was nowhere near the play. It looks like it was a blind pass by Allen, expecting James Theor to be there. They quickly play through the midfield easily. Just 1-2 passes. Now what can Red Top do to stay defensively solid? Good work there from Gonzalez. He's been a very good standout in this game so far. Getting his first start of the season. Was not available for the pro profile match last weekend, but we saw how important he's been in his time with the Potros U23s and Red Top. Gets his first start this season. Hopefully he can be available for more matches as well. Here comes a throw from UFA. A very interesting one, a floating one right to the feet. They keep it in control. UFA with a ball into the box, nobody there. And Prophet trying to pick it up, just drop the ball, and out of nothing, UFA have a corner kick now. They need to stay focused. We saw Kalanji Pro Profile open the scoring from a corner kick last weekend. This time it's a low one to the front post. Hernandez got enough on it. Gonzalez helps it on its way, and now Simpson can't bring it down, but Theor does. Played in for Allen, trying to turn with it. The UFA defender in the way. Ball forward. And we'll go back to an offside call against, I believe, Dalen Allen. Might have just gone a bit too early. UFA not getting the advantage. Now they'll come to the attack immediately. From the corner, the cross comes in, but can't keep it in play. You have to give Kenneth Oswani a lot of credit with the work that he's done, taking over for Abraham Macias, who was the head coach for the U23 side last season, and was not able to continue this season with the team due to personal conflicts. And so Kenneth Fosuene had the opportunity to come in with his experience at the college level in the UPSL as well, having coached North Georgia United for the last couple of years, them going down to being relegated into Division 1. Gave him the opportunity to stay in the Premier with Red Top in a new challenge, a younger squad, a developmental squad. But so far, they've done really well in this opening part of the season. Here's De La Cruz. The switch out to Simpson. Simpson going himself, but can't get past the second defender. He did well to get past the first. And a substitute getting ready for Lawrenceville. We saw this a couple weeks ago as well. 4 substitutes in the first half for Lawrenceville. I believe it was 4. They have another one getting ready here as well. They had a great comeback result last weekend against UMA with that 7-2 win, but This red top side proving to be a difficult opponent for them. They haven't been able to figure it out so far across the 2 games. Still plenty of time to go. An hour left to play. Here's Benji Prophet under pressure. Does well to find Rivera out wide, but his touch is heavy. And UFA back under control. Ball in behind. Angel Rivera under pressure. Forces that one out. A throw in from the deep corner. Now that substitute will come in for UFA. It's going to be, believe a midfield change. Maybe an outside back. No, going into the midfield. So despite UFA's good control of the midfield, they decide to make a change, maybe a fitness issue. We'll see what impact that change makes. They'll have to deal with this this throw in first. It's basically like a corner, but not a very long throw, and the header goes straight up. Prophet will be able to win it. He has Allen around half field. Tries to find him. It falls to a UFA player's head. Isuka trying to win the second ball. UFA get around it. And now they're back to the attack. Looking to try to catch Prophet off. A late challenge. And Abraham Gonzalez shown a yellow card. Referee looks like he's saying it was for persistent infringement, although I believe that was his first foul of the game. So not exactly sure if it was because of many fouls on the same player. But Gonzalez picks up a yellow card for Red Top. It was a late challenge as the ball went into the box. And now UFA will get another chance from the free kick instead. Referee just getting his notes into his book, and now the whistle comes. Ball into the box. Headed away by Alan Hernandez as far as a UFA player. Good tackle there from Diaz. Played back out wide. UFA still on the attack. Looking to try to put the ball into the box. And a silly challenge there from Ugo Isuka to give away the penalty. Just unnecessary foul in the box. We talked about how quickly they can get into the box from the wide areas, and that one, it really does not seem to be a question from my view. It was just a completely unnecessary challenge from Ugo Isuka. Not a defensive-minded player usually, but just needs to be more careful at this edge of this area of the field. And now UFA with a chance from the penalty spot themselves. And Benji Prophet gets a hand to it, but it's not enough to keep the ball out. UFA level the game from the penalty spot. A penalty apiece for each side. Now brings the score level with about 11 minutes to go in this first half. Again, Folsowene will be a little bit of frustration with that penalty giveaway here near the end of the first half. It was a good penalty in the bottom corner, good pace on it. Prophet got a hand to it, but it was too much pace on the shot to keep it out. 1-1. Red Top from the kickoff, sending numbers forward. It's played forward, headed on by Allen. Now Simpson trying to get around. Does well. He's been strong on this side. Ball comes to Johnson. Got good contact on the ball, but it was too far wide. It was a good response from Red Top immediately after conceding to go directly to the attack, but this time not able to put it on target. You can see what Johnson was looking for. We had a perfect angle of it there. Did well to get good contact on it. And now UFA on the other way. They're overloading those wide areas, making it difficult. Here's Isuka. Back to Rivera. Soft pass to the middle, picked up by UFA. Into the box. Prophet picks that one up. Looking to send it immediately down the other side. The UFA player heads it out into the stands, and that ball will be behind the stadium over here. We've got a pretty good crowd today watching this match, as you can see. A nice weather here as the sun goes down. We're now completely covered in the shade, and the temperature is feeling much lighter, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than when the players arrived. Johnson with the long throw, looking to launch an attack. It's into the box. Allen can get to it, but he can't, and it will be out for a corner kick. Can Red Top restore their lead before halftime? They're still yet to keep a clean sheet this season. They've conceded at least 2 goals in every game. They conceded 3 on 2 occasions. Today already conceded 1 from the penalty spot. Here's the cross from Gonzalez. Over everyone. I think a UFA player got ahead to it. And now a ball in behind. A chance here, but Prophet does well to read that one out of his box. Ball in, stays in. Isuka surrounded, trying to bring it under control. He does so. Trying to make up for that penalty giveaway. He does by finding Allen. Now Allen needs to finish it off, but the UFA player did well to get his body in between Allen as he tried to cut the ball back. Just got a little bit of the UFA player in the process. Foul called here around half field on Alan Hernandez. It looked to me, from my view, might have seen it happen very quickly, but it looked like the UFA player threw his body in front of Allen as Allen was going for the ball. Here comes UFA back into the box again. We see again how easily they can get into that penalty area with this field. And a deflection takes that one out for a corner. Cross coming in, it's over Prophet. He gets a hand to it. It's not cleared. Chance here for UFA to the edge of the box, off the back of Alan Hernandez. Ball still alive. Into the box once again. Needs to be careful. No, that's a dive there from the UFA player, but the referee gives the penalty. Oh, that was a very clever move from the UFA player. Saw the contact coming through his legs down. Referee fell for the trick, and now UFA have a second penalty here before the end of the half. Very unfortunate decision there against Red Top, and it's just the inexperience of Hugo Isuka, who went in very naively, gave the opportunity for the UFA player to throw his legs down. And now a different penalty taker this time. And UFA finish it in the same corner, and just like that, UFA into the lead here. We didn't get the replay of the foul, but if you go back and watch it, you can see very clearly how when Ugo Isuka comes to put the challenge in. He doesn't go to the player, but then the UFA player, all he has to do is just stop his run, throw his legs in, and the referee fell for the trick right there. It was a naive tackle from Isuka. Now a chance here for UFA once again, and another penalty, this time against Diaz. 4 penalties in one half, just lack of concentration. I don't know how much contact there was that time. We'll see it on the replay. But again, what is happening here with Red Top? A mistake, the ball's not cleared, a bit loss of balance, goes into the box. And just again, a naive challenge from Mateo Diaz, leaving a foot in, did not need to do that. And now UFA, a third penalty taker, a third different taker, the chance to take another goal before halftime. And down the middle and gets a 3-1 lead, 3 penalties, 3 goals, mistakes in the back from the Red Top players. Naivety, inexperience in the back, putting in challenges where it's not necessary. All 3 penalties could have been avoided. There was no danger in the challenges. One of them was a very blatant dive from the UFA player, but the referee did not detect it. But now what can Red Top do to respond to this match? They need to do a better job at connecting in that midfield and not giving, look how easily the UFA player gets through, and now they're back on the attack. A lack of concentration here from Red Top. And they have to be careful here in the box. This referee is very, oh, that's a handball. No given, not given. The Red Top players only have themselves to blame, putting themselves in those situations in the first place. One of the penalties was a very clear one. The other 2 were mistakes from the Red Top player, giving the opportunity for the UFA players to draw the fouls. But now they're just not able to get any control of this ball right now, Red Top. Just playing directly into the UFA players. And here they come again. Hernandez strong. Here's Rivera. Good work there from the UFA player to get around the pressure. Cross blocked and out for a throw-in. No, it's going to actually be a corner kick. A terrible cross from the UFA player, cleared away by Red Top. Here's Thier, won the penalty for Red Top to open the scoring. Now they find themselves 2 goals behind. Every goal in this match has been from the penalty spot. Cross finding its way into the box, off the crossbar. That's way too easy for the UFA players. You can see some substitutes getting ready for Red Top. Likely to be some changes at halftime. Not the standard that Fosuene has set, especially these last 10 minutes. Here's Simpson. Flicks it into the midfield. Nobody there from Red Top. Everyone's watching. And that ball, not a good shot at all there from the UFA player. And that's exactly the quality that it's very interesting situation here, because the quality has not really been there for UFA other than getting into those wide areas. They've done a good job at that, but that final ball has not been good for UFA, and it's just those lack of concentration that's allowed them back into this game. Foul here, not sure for what. Didn't see the contact as the ball moved on quickly. And a free kick, a chance for Red Top to bring it back to 1 goal before the halftime. Johnson putting the ball in. Keeper off his line. Not sure if it came off of him or off of the defender. Gonzalez ball into the box. Nobody for Red Top there. And keeper's allowed to pick that one up. It just seems that we've said it multiple times, but it just seems that there's a lack of concentration for the Red Top side right now. And again, another just lazy giveaway there in the midfield. Just completely unforced. They did a good job for 30 minutes in Red Top, and then all of a sudden they just lost the concentration. Here's a chance for Allen. Good use of his strength to get the ball under his control. A shot to the back post over the bar. Well, we mentioned it during the pregame. Fosuene wanted to take an opportunity in this match to give some players who did not have many starts an opportunity to start, to get some minutes. Some of them taking advantage, like Gonzalez and Thier, who won the penalty kick. Others with some errors, like Isuka. Not a terrible half, but the 2 penalties making a big difference. Ball forward to Rivera. Out for a throw. We're now into the 3rd minute of added time in this first half. Ball played quickly to the feet of Allen. Under pressure, can't get it back, and the foul given before the shot. And that number 2 for UFA has been very lively in this game. That will probably bring us to halftime as we're into the final 10 seconds of the 3 minutes. I believe it was 3 minutes added. I actually don't know if that's confirmed. We'll see if there's an additional minute or not. Ball gets played forward, out for a Red Top throw, and there will be the halftime whistle. So 4 penalty kicks in this match. 1 for Red Top scored by Dalen Allen. 3 within 10 minutes for UFA to give them the 3-1 lead going into halftime. What will Fosuene do at halftime to try to get his team back into the lead? They will consider this game a game that they need to pick up points in their premier campaign. We'll see what they can bring in the second half and what will be the next 45 minutes. We'll be back to bring you that one shortly. Welcome back as we get ready for the second half here at Rhodes Jordan Park. You can see the final talking here from Kenneth Fosuene, trying to get his team's mindset ready for the second half. 3 penalties given away in the last about 10 minutes of the first half. 2 of them committed by Ugo Isuka. It looks like his day will be done. We will see Jose Mbomio to replace him. Will he be able to make an impact? Had a goal last time against UFA 2 weeks ago. Won a penalty kick in that match as well. So 5 penalty kicks between the 2 matches, between these 2 teams. Looks to be possibly the only change of this half during halftime. You can see a few other familiar faces there on the bench who may make an impact later in this game. Final talks, team talk as we get ready for the second half. We went back and watched that second penalty again, and you can see how the UFA player goes into the box. Ugo Isuka was coming from behind him, was going with a lot of speed to put the pressure on, and the UFA player recognized that, put himself in between the ball and the player, drew the contact and went down. So in my opinion, I thought it was a soft penalty that the UFA player made it up, but the referee was given the opportunity to make the call given the way that Isuka went into the tackle. But that's in the past. They've got 45 minutes to make up for it. They find themselves leading by 2 goals going into the second half, and Mbomio enters the field. It looks like the one change in this second half. No other changes at the moment. Mateo Diaz, the other player, getting his first appearance in the season, gave away the 3rd penalty. You can see that he's just a bit off the pace with that clumsy challenge as well, having not made an appearance yet this season. I believe UFA also made 2 substitutes at halftime. They made 1 in the first half. So 45 minutes to go. Red Top will get us underway. James Thier to take the kickoff. Will they be able to rescue some points in this match after a difficult first half, particularly the last 10 minutes? But this UFA team here at home looked to be a completely different side than the one that was playing away at Cass a few weeks ago. Much more energetic, much better ball movement. Red Top also coming into this game with a different game plan. They didn't high press like they did last time out, probably because of the narrowness of the field. They were expecting a different type of game, and we're here for the second half. Immediately to the attack is Red Top. They play the ball in behind, looking for Mbomio. He wins it in the corner. Here's Mbomio going to the box, to the corner, puts it in. It's Thier! What a save, and on the back post, it's in by Johnson. A great start to the second half for Red Top. Immediately from the start, Chris Johnson getting his 3rd goal of the season on that back post. An instant impact there from Jose Mbomio, who came on at the start of the second half. And Red Top back to a 1-goal lead for UFA. They've got plenty of time now to turn this one around. And UFA will get us back underway here at Rhodes Jordan. But Chris Johnson, the right back, coming forward, getting his 3rd goal of the season and getting Red Top back into this game immediately. Here's Mbomio again, turning, winning a throw-in. It was a great one-time shot by Thier. The goalkeeper did a really good job to stop that one on the line, and then the follow-up was there. It was Johnson, and I believe Allen was there as well, or maybe it was Simpson, but it was Johnson, the one who ultimately poked it into that goal. Here's Simpson on the far side. Brought to him by Gonzalez. Puts a cross in early. Wins the corner kick. Red Top getting their minds right at halftime. We saw the team talk from Kenneth Fosuene. He made multiple gestures pointing to his head, signaling that they need to use their minds and get their minds correct. And this instant response here at the beginning of the second half shows that they've done that. Can they do it for another 40 minutes? Here they come. This time it's cleared out for a throw. It's going to be left for Johnson. Going to be looking for that long throw. Everything happening so quickly. It's then decides to go short this time. And now De La Cruz under pressure. Back to Diaz. A missed touch from Diaz. Chance here for UFA. Getting numbers forward. Chance to put a cross in. It's in. It finds an open man on the back post. Shot here blocked by Hernandez. Back to UFA. Still not out of danger. It's on the front post. A great save there from Benji Profet. But it all started with a mistake there from Mateo Diaz, giving an easy ball away at the half field. Again, just off the pace. His first match of the season, and you can tell he's just not at the same speed as the rest of the team right now. He needs to pick it up. Could be costing the team right now. Here's a chance for UFA from the corner. Cross comes in, finds the open man in the middle, but can't redirect it towards goal. It's out for a goal kick. We'll take a look at that save by Profet to keep the score. Only a 1-goal lead for UFA. It was an amazing save, but you can see the issue that that back pass made by allowing the UFA player into this type of position. Goal kick from Profet, finding its way to the other half. On the second attempt, Gonzalez sends it forward as well. Headed out, Mbomio here on the near side will win a throw. Mbomio's throw looking for Thier. Was involved, might go down and getting the assist for that Johnson goal. It was his shot that was saved by the keeper and then put in by Johnson on the rebound. He also won the penalty kick, so a great performance from Thier so far. And here's UFA. They get past Johnson. Ball in. It's to the far side. Profet able to see that one into his hands. Immediately sent right back down the other way. Here's a chance for Thier. And just beaten for speed as he was chasing that ball down, but still getting into another dangerous position. A quick exchange of words there between Johnson and Fosuene. It's going to be Rivera to take the throw. Has targets in the box, and Mbomio there on the short one. Goes long instead. Thier trying to flick it on. It's headed down by the UFA player. They are able to get past Allen's pressure. Now they find the midfield. With ease they get through as they did in the first half, but Johnson does well to stop the ball forward. And this time a ball given away by UFA. Diaz sends it right back down to Simpson. got taken down. A little bit of luck, and a yellow card will be shown to the UFA player. A little bit of luck because that was a dangerous ball. Simpson had a heavy touch. Luckily, he was able to win a free kick. And now Red Top with a chance to get numbers forward and put a ball into a dangerous area. Johnson's ball to the back post. Oh, it nearly found Thierer there. And corner kick. Referee not sure what the whistle was for, but now the cross here. Looks like Thierer is the one taking it. Cross comes in to the back post, headed away. Ball in over the top. And now the floodlights in the stadium covering the field. We've got about 38 minutes to go. Referee just trying to manage the time. UFA holding on to the 3-2 lead. Chris Johnson scoring the first non-penalty goals only 20 seconds into the second half. And a goal kick played directly out of bounds, and a chance here for Red Top once again. And Bomio can't get through that time. Ball played out wide, not able to be kept in. Rivera looking for Thierer. It's headed out again. Rivera looking for Mbomio in the box. Flicks it out to Thierer. Can't find his way through. Allen's shot blocked. Gonzalez at the edge of the box brings it down. It's not enough contact on it. It was the right idea. Try to catch it on the volley. In the end, it was an easy save. A mistake there. UFA player wanted a free kick, didn't get it. Johnson's throw, trying to send it in behind. It's headed down. UFA player able to clear forward. A loose ball here at the edge of the box. Profet out of his box, forced to head it. Hernandez getting the second one. Picked up back by UFA. And Bomio coming back to help defend. Nice move there to get around, but can he get the ball back? He does initially, and then wins a throw in. A little bit of concerns from the Red Top players as the UFA player kicked the ball away after. Referee saying that he's trying to handle it. We'll see what will happen next time. Another chance here. Another late challenge from Diaz, committing a foul. He's on a yellow card, I believe. Needs to be careful. If I'm not mistaken. It was Isuka who picked up a yellow card. It was actually Abraham Gonzalez, so Diaz is not on a yellow. Free kick here for UFA. They're getting numbers in the box. They've got 3 so far. Got a 4th one coming in. They've got a player wide as well. Ball put in. Player goes down. Referee waves it on. Now the ball out to Thier. Under pressure. Tripped up. Wins a free kick. I think it was a soft one for me. And now the yellow card is going to be shown to a UFA player for kicking the ball away. We just saw in the last stoppage that the referee had just said that that would not be allowed, and immediately after you see it there. They're still on the ground, hopefully nothing serious. It didn't look to be a lot of contact, maybe a bit of cramp, maybe just a late challenge on the leg. Wasn't clear from up here. You can see the bench for Red Top, the options that Fosuene has. He's checking his notes. Here, who's already made a big impact in this game for Red Top, winning the penalty kick in the first half that was finished by Dalen Allen. Took the shot that was deflected into the path of Chris Johnson. Now back up on his feet. We'll see. And it looks like Jesus Tadeo will get ready to come in as well for Red Top. Prophet to send the ball forward. Out to Mbomio. Nice touch from him. Going into the box. Runs out of space and has to go back to De La Cruz. Does well to get around the pressure. Gonzalez doesn't. Johnson there to help put it back in. Only as far as the UFA player. They have a chance here to break. Ball over the top. Nobody there for UFA. Now we will see a substitute for Red Top. Jesus Tadeo, who started the last two matches, will come in to replace Thier. So a great performance there from James Thier today. Did his role well to fill in at the top of that. We'll see a bit of a positional change as Tadeo goes into a deep midfield position. That will see Abraham Gonzalez play higher up the pitch alongside Dalen Allen. Here is Tadeo, his first touch. Sends it immediately forward to Gonzalez. A nice flick on there for Simpson, but can't get to that one. The UFA player with a lot of energy there. Now in the corner. Simpson not allowing him to get out, winning the throw-in. Thought of taking the quick throw, but they'll decide to leave it instead for Chris Johnson. Played short to Tadeo. Back to Johnson on his left foot. Puts a cross into the back post. It's over Mbomio. Has pressure on his back. Brings it down in the corner. Gets around the pressure into the box. To the edge of the line. It's back in, but the ball had already gone out. Goal kick played short by UFA. Sent long. Over the top, it bounces behind the Red Top defense. Hernandez, facing his own goal, decides to send it out for a throw-in. Now UFA with a chance here at the edge of the Red Top bench, or box. Ball played across to the middle, helped on its way. Red Top putting the pressure on. UFA forced all the way back to their keeper. Allen chasing it down, doesn't have the support he needs. Now the ball played into the middle. It's picked out by Gonzalez. Good work from him. He read that one well. Still Gonzalez going into the box himself. Has Allen in the middle. Here's Dalen Allen! Saved on the back post, cleared off the line. Still not cleared out of danger though. Here's Red Top still putting the pressure on. UFA getting away with it now. Now they are out of the danger. They have a chance to spring a counterattack. What an opportunity there. Play continues. It's UFA now. From one end of the pitch to the other. Gets around Diaz. And a good tackle there from Alan Hernandez to sniff out the danger. But from one end of the field to the other, Red Top inches away from getting back level in this game. It was a great move there from Gonzalez. He read the play so well, took it into the box. You can see there, got around the pressure. And then there, Allen put the shot on and deflected and cleared off the line right there at the last second. And from the counterattack, UFA now on the other end of the pitch from the corner kick. Cross coming into the back post. Headed back down to the middle. UFA with a chance to turn, can't get a contact. It's Tadeo who brings it down and comes out. Sent out wide to Simpson. Forward to Allen. Has Gonzalez with him. Looking for him. It's played in behind. And the goalkeeper will get to that one at the edge of his box. This game is opening up. Less than 30 minutes to go. You feel that there's at least another goal in this one. Who will grab it will help determine the outcome of this game for sure. Here's UFA again. Time and space in the midfield, but De La Cruz closed it down quickly and won it back. Landon Simpson gets around the first one and fouled on the second. It's going to be a yellow. It was a late challenge from the UFA player. It was Oliver Gomez, one of the former players and one of the captains of the squad today. And now a substitute for UFA. Number 22, the one who's replaced for UFA. It's Tadeo for the free kick for Red Top. Wearing number 59 today. Was a substitute in the second half. Referee blows the whistle. Cross will come in. Left-footed cross to the back post. Oh, nearly slipped up there from Centeno, the goalkeeper. Thrown out here to UFA. They trying to go the other way immediately. It's a heavy pass. Hernandez picks it up back to Tadeo. Now Johnson. Not a great pass, that one. Was trying to get the right weight on it so it didn't end up in the hands of the keeper, but ends up being too short. One back by Rivera, and Bomio gets it back out wide to Rivera. To Gonzalez, the UFA player picked it up, but the ball falls to Allen. Here's Tadeo. Tadeo trying to force his way through. Wants a free kick, nothing given. UFA now with a chance to come the other way. And the ball played, but the flag will come up for offside. Just went too early. Put back into play by Rivera. Here's Mbomio. Good move there from Mbomio to keep it in play. Allen under pressure, trying to find his way through. Gonzalez fouled. Referee having a talk with the UFA player, I believe for dissent. It was Abraham Gonzalez, the one who was fouled. He's been creating lots of opportunities after moving higher up the pitch with that substitute for Tadeo. And a chance here for Red Top from the free kick. Rivera to take. Gonzalez got his head to it, flicked it on. It's cleared back out to the edge of the box. UFA sending it long. Bouncing in between. Prophet gets his head to it, out of his box. Not a lot of distance on it, and UFA is able to pick it up. They'll go for the shot. Prophet got back into a good position in time and kept that one from finding the back of the net. Oh, and here's a chance now for Allen. Oh, it was a bit of an illusion here from the camera angle. It looked like it was closer to him, but the UFA player not able to get a good header on it. UFA holding on to that 3-2 lead with those 3 penalty kicks in the first half, all coming in the last 10 minutes of the half. Here's Tadeo. Forward to Gonzalez. Out to Rivera. Rivera tries the outside of the foot cross. It goes immediately to a UFA player. Played down here near the touchline. Hernandez shielding the ball out for a throw. The UFA player with his arm all around him, trying to bring him down as well. Good strength from Alan Hernandez. One of the more experienced players in this red top side. 25 years old. It's Angel Rivera. Not too far behind at 24. Flick into the path of the outside back for UFA. Forced to go back to the keeper. They're going to try to kill off some momentum that Red Top's been building in the second half with some possession, and now they'll go for the direct pass, trying to disrupt it. Johnson dealt with it well. Hernandez as well, putting it into the middle. UFA able to pick it up. A nice move there from the player to get around Johnson, but Johnson recovering quickly. Cross coming in, getting to the far side of the edge of the penalty area. Kept in, but Rivera there to get to it. Down the line to Mbomio with space to turn. Now has pressure coming from behind. A push in the back will give away a free kick. Profet coming across, wants to send it long. Telling his teammates to push up, wants to get numbers near the edge of the box. Ball coming in by Profet. At the edge of the box, headed straight up in the air. Simpson gets his head to it, but can't get control. Now it's played to Mbomio, and Mbomio's shot not enough on it. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up with all of the action in the UPSL, as well as the Red Top Indoor Leagues that will be coming throughout the week, and as well as the Academy Games. Plenty of stuff to come here at Red Top. We will have match highlights for this game today as well after the match. At the moment, they are looking to be a very entertaining match, so will be a fun watch of the highlights. Hopefully Red Top can finish with some extra goals here at the end to add to the highlights and maybe come away with 3 points or at least a point. Here's a chance. Ball into the box, headed away. Red Top currently with all the momentum. They look the most likely to find another goal, but they've also looked a bit susceptible on some counterattacks, so they'll need to be careful. It seems that the next goal will be a very important one regardless. Oh, ball to the back post. Johnson was there, but UFA just managed to get it away from him. Simpson not allowing the player to come out. It's cleared out forward. Rivera back to Profet. Here's Diaz. To the middle, finds Tadeo, who able to turn. Trying to find Gonzalez. UFA pick it up, but Tadeo quickly back on it. De La Cruz out to Rivera, another soft pass. Foul here and a yellow card. The 5th yellow card of the game for UFA. That one for the careless challenge on Angel Rivera. And almost identical opportunity as the one we just had. Profet once again here to take it. Got 20 minutes of regular time to go. At this rate, we'll probably have 3 or 4 minutes of added time. Depending on what happens between now and then, could see even more added. Profet's ball, it's short. It's won by UFA in the middle. Headed down to Tadeo. Tadeo puts it back into the box looking for Mbomio. It's too far for him. And that one will roll out for a throw-in in the corner. UFA trying to get out of the dangerous area. Does well to get around Mbomio and now sent forward. It's a 2v2 if they can get control. It's won by UFA and flicked forward. Prophet off his line sends it out to safety. But that's what we were just talking about. With all this momentum that Red Top has, they need to be careful on those counters. One mistake back there and it was a 2v2 situation. Another substitute getting ready for Red Top. I'll try to see who it is in a second. Ball into the middle. Simpson picking it up, a heavy touch. Did it take a deflection? It did not. It's Jose Mateo who's getting ready for Red Top. I believe he made an appearance 2 weeks ago against UFA. That was his only appearance of the season so far, I believe. Get a short 20 minutes here today. UFA ball in behind. Another opportunity here for UFA. And Prophet with the save. Got enough on it. Hernandez behind him. It was a little bit confusing here with the camera angle. It looked like it was going to the goal. Prophet managed to get a hand to it. Corner kick here for UFA. They have to be careful, Red Top. It's the final 20 minutes. They can't lose concentration. They've done so well in the second half. Cross comes in, unmarked on the back post. That should have been a good opportunity for UFA, but a missed touch. And now a ball forward by Prophet and Mbomio trying to play it in the path of Allen. It ends up rolling out for a throw-in. And now we'll see that substitute, Mateo, to come in. Taking out Simpson, which will likely see Johnson go forward as we see there as they go in passing. So Mateo will fill in at the right back position. Johnson will move forward to the front line. And actually Mateo will come to the near side. Rivera will go to the far side. Referee asking the UFA player to take the throw in from deeper. Tried to gain a couple of feet as the substitutes were happening. Ball into the middle. Here's Tadeo. Has Johnson by himself on the far side. Now looks for him. It's headed away. Header forward into the midfield. Chance here for UFA. They find the teammate up front. Goes for goal. It's into the hands of Prophet. Red Top showing signs of the spark starting to die down. Can they reignite that spark and find something late in this match? Diaz with a missed clearance, but it ends up working out to find Tadeo. Under pressure, gets it to Hernandez. Here's Mateo, first touch for him. Looking for Gonzalez in the midfield. It was picked out and out for another throw. Jose Mateo. Down the line, looking for Mbomio. Mbomio with two players on his back. Finds Gonzalez, flicks it in to De La Cruz. Johnson out to Rivera, back in for Johnson. Clearance, took a deflection off of Johnson and out for a UFA throw. They'll take their time. Referee trying to manage it. The time wasting. 15 minutes to go. That's going to be a yellow card there for Mateo Diaz. Just not a great game for him. Gave away that penalty, which as it stands would be the winning goal in this match. Definitely struggling in his first match of the season. Mateo Diaz there committing a foul at half field that was blatant and not necessary. Another substitute getting ready, Jordan Yaffin warming up. UFA playing through the midfield. Cleared by Mateo. Played quickly by UFA. Into the middle. A nice 1-2. Getting around the pressure. Ball forward. UFA forward, wanted it to his feet. It was played in behind instead. Prophet will pick it up. And instead plays the feet to Diaz instead. Cleared by Hernandez. One back by UFA at the half field. Foul called here against Jose Mateo. Referee was saying that he held the player. Chance for UFA. With 12 minutes to go. A goal now for UFA would pretty much seal the deal for them and the 3 points. Cross in. Prophet gets his hand to it. Throwing it down the field, looking for Gonzalez. It's too short. Gonzalez wins it back though. Here's Johnson under pressure, forced to play against the UFA player. There's Jordan Yaffin getting his final instructions from Kenneth Fosuene. Tadeo switches it out to Mbomio. Good ball forward to Gonzalez. Out to Allen, but the flag comes up for offside. And it will be Raymond de la Cruz who's replaced for Jordan Yaffin here in the 80th minute. And that looks like that will see Gonzalez back into a deeper position. Yaffin will be the one playing behind the striker. He started every match before this one, Jordan Yaffin. Chance there for UFA. Now they'll put another cross in. Finds an open man, brings it down at the edge of the box, going for the shot. It's a good save for Prophet. Sending it immediately down the field the other way. Won by UFA back into the midfield.
Work, Red. Stay on it, Red. Almost there, baby.
10 minutes to go of regular time. We'll probably have at this point around 5 minutes of added time. That's my prediction. Try to see if we get a confirmation when it happens. Another free kick called this time against Jose Mateo. Can they find something late? They were in the same position a few weeks ago in the opening game of the season against Angeles. Red top, this time UFA with the cross in. Diaz puts it towards his own goal. It's out for a corner. Cross in. Nobody there to meet it. It will find its way all the way through, out for a red top throw. Tadeo. Back to Hernandez. Under pressure. Sends it forward. UFA there. Yaffin can't pick it up. Gonna go for the distance shot. Easy for Profet. Now throwing it back down the field. Looking to try to find it in behind. UFA once again winning the header. Just no challenges there in the front line. Need to find something late here. Look like they just are not up for the challenges, those 50-50 balls. They keep on sending them, but nobody there for Red Top to challenge for them. They're just waiting for a mistake to see themselves through. Referee, the player wanted to take the throw in from all the way back there, and now he's going to take his time walking forward. Referee not hurrying him up. Now it is. Again, a bit of time wasting. Oh, free kick there. There's not much in it. And a little bit of dissent from Jesus Tadeo. Understandably, as a very light decision there from the referee. As it stands, those 3 penalty kicks at the end of the first half. The difference in this game. 3 different penalty kick takers for UFA. But they've still got time, Red Top. They've got about 7 minutes of regular time. Cross comes in. Another unmarked back post. Luckily for Red Top, UFA not making good contact on those. They've only really been able to create on the penalty kicks. But Red Top, that last opportunity that came probably about 20 minutes ago where the ball was cleared off the line was really the last good opportunity from Red Top. Apologies there. A hard challenge in the back of Angel Rivera. Red Top get themselves a free kick just behind the halfway line. Profet to take. Sending it into the box. UFA heads down. Nobody there for Red Top once again. They're just watching the ball. A ball into the midfield, picked up by Tadeo. And Bomio trying to force his way through, does get into the attacking position and wins a free throw-in. Johnson coming across to take it. Johnson's throw right in front of the keeper. He gets a hand to it, and on the back post ends up smothering it down to keep it in play. Now thrown out here to a UFA player. No Red Top player in sight. Ball played forward. Chance here for UFA. Trying to get into the penalty area. Cross blocked by Hernandez and out for a throw. A little bit of shaky camera work there. Sorry about that. UFA playing to the ball in the corner. Red Top short or late to put the pressure on. And Bomio there to win it back though. Yafin, I believe that was, to send it forward, only to a UFA player. Nobody there for Red Top. And there they win another ball, another 50-50 ball. Ball played into the middle. Nobody there again from Red Top to put the pressure into the box. Now the challenge comes in from Diaz. And UFA with another throw. They're killing this game off with only a few minutes to go. Red Top just second to every ball. Not anticipating the plays, not putting the right kind of pressure. They're reacting to the play. Played short and back out wide. In the corner. Trying to win a corner kick or throw-ins. That's what they want. They'll want the ball to stay there in that corner. They'll continue to do that, putting crosses in, forcing Red Top to have to deal with them. This is the game management from UFA. Here they come again. To the end of the line, getting around into the box, shot on, it's blocked. A chance for Red Top on the counter, but once again, straight to the back line of UFA. Nobody there for Red Top to challenge for it. And Bomio picks this one up. Here's Allen. Forward to Johnson, too hard. Johnson, who was running back, trying to stay in onside position. Now the keeper will take his time to pick that one up, kill off another couple seconds off the clock. Here's UFA again, and without pressure, but the ball goes out on the far side. Do Red Top have something left in their back pockets? It doesn't seem like it at the moment, but can something, a moment, an individual moment, change something here? Here's Gonzalez. Back to Hernandez. Out to Mateo, a heavy ball. Not dealt with by UFA well. They get a throw in. Jose Mateo to the feet of Jordan Yafin. Back out to Mateo. Can't keep it in play. They started the second half so brightly, Red Top. They went for about 15-20 minutes. And then from there, they just lost the spark. Didn't have enough to go the full 45, but they may not need to go the full 45. They may only need a couple minutes here to rescue something. Another ball sent out. A new ball coming into play. Johnson to take. Chris Johnson's throw. Good work there from the goalkeeper. Allen was there. Keeper did well to play it around him and then keep it in. And now UFA trying to go back to the attack. Here's Jesus Tadeo, fouled twice. You can see him asking for the card after the foul was given. The UFA player win again. Now 1 minute left of regular time. See if we can see an indicator of how much added time there will be once we hit that 90-minute mark. Tadeo to take this one this time. Sending it into the box. Johnson was up for it, but the UFA player got a touch. And Bomio keeping it in play in the corner, looking for a chance to put a cross in perhaps. UFA player has to come and send it out. No indicator of added time yet. Johnson will send another one into the box. They'll try to crowd the keeper. Long ball in. It's headed down. It's cleared by UFA. And another throw. No indicator of added time. We're about to be there in a few seconds. Johnson once again. Allen up for it. Yafin can't get it under control. It's cleared away. Hernandez here at the edge of the circle. Back into play. Tadeo gets his head down. Plays to the feet of Mbomio. And flag up for offside. Another opportunity wasted. Mbomio just caught looking at the ball, not paying attention to his position on the field. And now UFA with a chance. It looks like potentially 5 minutes. I don't know if that was the signal or if that was for the indirect kick. With the signal from the referee there. Play continuing. Here's UFA. We're going to go with 5 minutes for now, unless we hear otherwise. 5 minutes seems appropriate for the number of stoppages and time wasting in the second half. We're already a minute played of that 5. Profet sending it straight up into the air. Ball bouncing, headed by UFA. Allen too far away to get to it. It's actually Johnson. Oops. Sent the other way. Mateo Diaz under pressure. Does well to get around it. A bad pass into the midfield. A little bit of luck helps Tadeo. Here's Jesus Tadeo. Forward to Yafin. Helps it on its way to Mbomio. Mbomio going into the box. A heavy touch. UFA deals with it well. Goal kick given. As it looks like it was played off of Mbomio. No complaints from the red top players. Three minutes to go. Here's Tadeo again. He's been a positive. Good switch out wide to Rivera. Under pressure. Does well to evade the first pressure. Gonzalez plays it back to his path. They win a throw-in. Johnson wants to send it into the box. A long throw in. Headed down. It's Yafin. Not a good contact on it. It was a difficult ball. But at this moment of the game, they need more than that. Send back down the other way. A 2v2 if UFA can get control. And that's going to be a second yellow for Mateo Diaz, I believe. Just brought down the UFA player for no reason. And that's going to be the end of the day for Mateo Diaz. It was completely unnecessary. A complete lack of discipline there from Mateo Diaz. Gave away the penalty for the winning goal. Will be sent off here in the added time of the game. Apologies, we put it on screen the wrong message there. But Mateo Diaz will be sent off here for a second yellow card. He's on the ground trying to claim that he was the one who was fouled, but it was pretty clearly the other way around. Brought him down like an American football player. Not what you want to see for this red top side. Disappointing night for him. Just not at the standard of the club. And unhappy with the decision, but it was nothing that the referee could really do in that situation. Both yellow cards were very clear. You'll see it once again here as the ball came in. Doesn't even go for the ball, just brings down the player. Just not even a soccer action there. Not what you want to see here. And that kind of decision makes you think that UFA probably deserves 3 points. And a chance to kill it off here from the free kick. Let's see what they do with it. Not that far off the American football crossbar. With that sending off, we might see another 2 minutes of play. It would take something very special now for Red Top to get a point out of this. Diaz, who was supposed to be a captain during the preseason, not acting like a captain with his decisions today. Johnson will want to send a long one forward. No, goes short instead to Tadeo. Here comes Tadeo trying to unlock something. It's Mbomio. Oh, his touch was just behind him. It was a bit of an illusion for me here on the camera. I thought he had that one in his stride. Good tackle there from Gonzalez. Mbomio keeps it in play. Gonzalez now puts it out of play. Just the weight out of their legs for this red top side. So a game that came down to about a 10-minute period of a lack of concentration, and then in the second half they looked with signs of promising, but then they ran out of steam before the end of the match. UFA comes away with the 3 points in the reverse fixture. Red Top will be back in action next week against Columbus Elite. Not a great performance today from Red Top, especially that end of that first half. Fosuene would be disappointed, but there's still plenty of time to play for the season, plenty of opportunities to make up for it. Thank you for joining us here on the Red Top YouTube. Subscribe. We'll be back in action next weekend at Cass High School, so we'll see you there.